Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so, because I'm usually pretty bad with putting, the original video link in my own videos, I'm gonna shout this guy out right here, right now. Visual Venture. I've already shouted this guy out a lot, but I'm gonna do it every time I watch one of his videos, out of absolute respect for, the quality of the editing and, the effort and the time that goes into his videos and all that bullshit. So subscribe to Visual Venture. This video is called The Most Unsettling Banned YouTube Channels. 100,000 likes. Let's get into it, bro. Let's get into it.
What's poppin', guys? Back with another 3 a.m. challenge. As you guys know, my girlfriend Alexia just passed away.
I've heard of this guy, but
accident, guys.
No, I don't have
I've heard of that guy, but I don't remember his name.
anything by that name on
And I also don't really remember what he did, but I've heard of him. Didn't he do like scary 3 a.m. challenges or something? Oh my god. Fuck! My bad, bro. I created like an airspace in my ear. That was really weird.
In a tragic accident, guys.
No, I don't have anything by that name on the system.
So, in Toronto, nobody by that name specifically has suffered any form of death, right?
No.
Who finds this entertaining? Because this isn't even funny. This isn't entertaining. I'm not laughing. I'm not even smiling, bro. This isn't even funny. YouTube, you really need to look into your YouTube channels.
YouTube has all sorts of videos. And of course, with all these people on the platform, there are some who break the rules. And when that happens, they're banned. YouTube bans aren't new and
like, bro, just look at this editing. I'm sorry. I'm glazing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I'm not allowed to do that, but still.
sometimes you don't even deserve it. But in these cases, we're gonna talk about the reasons are crystal clear. These channels don't deserve a platform, and we're gonna show you why. First, I wanna say thank you to you watching.
Does my channel deserve a platform? Uh-oh, I'm making this about myself again. Sorry.
Yes, you right there. So we'll start with the lighter stuff, but as we go along, we'll dive into talking about some really messed up people. So get ready for a journey down the rabbit hole of banned YouTube channels.
Let's go.
Vorfy, the Fortnite scammer. If you spend any time
Fortnite? Okay. Yeah, if you expect me to be surprised right now, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Bro, like, honestly, bro, Fortnite is one of the more... I don't care. Okay, if you're watching this video and Fortnite is your favorite game, I'm sorry, I'm about to offend you. Fortnite is cringe, bro. I don't care. I know that this is going to be very controversial because it's one of the biggest games on the platform. I don't care, bro. I think Fortnite is cringe, bro. Especially the people who play it. The game? Yes. But especially the people who play it, bro.
on the internet, you might have heard of this little indie game called Fortnite. Just kidding. But if you haven't, let me give you a breakdown. Fortnite is a massively popular online battle royale video game with over 230 million people playing every month.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna have 230 million people on my ass. Nobody's gonna see this. Nobody's gonna see this, right? Like, nobody's even watching the stream right now. I'm sure I'm fine.
Fortnite is a huge deal to gamers. And with almost 63% of players being under 24, this game has a massive young player base. Since there are so many young players, many Fortnite YouTubers have catered their content to appeal to them. But while some try to keep things family friendly, others find a way to use their young fans to their advantage. Meet Vorfy, a Fortnite YouTuber that has caught some serious heat for lying to his fans. He was best known for his 24/7 live stream on his channel, where he would invite viewers to join him in games.
24/7 live? How is that? Wait, what? So he just streamed all the time? Like, just non-stop, no breaks? What is a 24/7 stream, bro? Sneaky, if you know,
and events in
chat.
Fortnite. His popular
I think I've heard of him, I don't know. What is a 24/7 stream? I hope that he isn't playing Fortnite for just, like, days straight. Like, no, bro. Like, I Show Speed can stream for days straight, you know, because I guess, you know, he has the money for it and whatever. I mean, I guess anybody can stream 24/7 as long as they sleep and eat, but non-stop streaming, you know, like Kaisenat. Okay, well, never mind then. All right. See, I don't care how famous I get. I am never doing that ever. 24/7 stream, never. You hear me? I am nothing without my space, bro. Without my private moments, my private life. I'm nothing without that.
Popularity skyrocketed and he gained tens of thousands of subscribers with these streams, easily breaking 1,000 viewers each stream. He quickly built up a loyal community of fans that would spend countless hours liking his videos, engaging in his chat, and even donating money for the chance to play Fortnite with him. While Vorfi did play the game, most of his streams had a catch. He'd ask his viewers to do more than just like or subscribe. His main demand was to use his special Fortnite creator code when making in-game purchases. For context, a Fortnite creator code is a unique discount code provided to Fortnite content creators. If the code was used to purchase something in-game, the creator is given a 5% cut on each sale. Vorfi told his viewers that doing what he asked would up their odds of getting to play a game with him or join one of his special events. One of these events was called the Fortnite Fashion Show, which became Vorfi's most popular event on his channel. Many of his viewers went to great lengths to try and secure an invite to the fashion show. Vorfi knew this and used it to his advantage. He made it clear that if they don't do what he demands, they would be kicked out of the running for a fashion show invite. With many of his fans being young kids who idolized him, they did exactly what he asked.
Vorfi, I told you I was using your code.
Work today is broken.
Yeah,
We're all
whatever.
working in too many disconnected apps,
We just
and
have
it's
to
killing
say,
team
yeah,
productivity.
like, here's the thing, bro. I like to crash out on ads, but they're not going away, so I'm just gonna let them play out when they're on screen.
Vorfi, right there, bro. I got you.
But despite his loyal community, Vorfi wouldn't maintain.
Yeah, like he's literally just scamming kids, bro. Like here's the thing, bro. That's the thing. Like at the end of the day, bro. Like if you're a kid, especially like a really young kid, like if you're under 14, I'm not gonna blame you at all for doing this. Like really, bro. Like it probably is like when you're 14 years old. Yeah, bro. That's probably one of the more exciting things you can do is play with a creator you like watching. So I can kind of understand this, at least from the kid's point of view.
His success for long. In 2020, Fortnite rolled out an in-game event called Doomsday. To clickbait more viewers, Vorfi would say that he had insider information about the event. Thousands of new faces tuned in trying to learn more about the event, but in reality, he knew nothing at all. He was just making things up to boost his numbers. Although this skyrocketed his popularity, it was about to backfire. His own personal Doomsday was yet to come. As the actual Doomsday event got closer, Fortnite put a countdown timer in the game's main lobby screen. This timer was ticking down the days, hours, and minutes until the big event. Everyone playing Fortnite could see this timer. You'd think Vorfi, being a live streamer, would have an accurate timer that matched. Since he was supposed to be playing live, well, his timer never moved. It wasn't in sync with the real one everyone was watching. Redditors called this out immediately. They claimed that Vorfi was not actually live streaming. Instead, he seemed to be replaying the same 30-minute clip over and over. Most of his viewers were kids and they didn't seem to notice. The older members of the Fortnite community, however, were enraged at Vorfi for misusing his influence to make money off his young, unsuspecting viewers. This wasn't just a case of clickbait. This was a scam. Vorfi was promising his viewers an invite to games and events that didn't even exist. He was also giving insider leaks about new updates to the game that were all made up. His entire stream was a lie.
He has been saying Doomsday Heist has been coming out on Fortnite for 2 days, and it hasn't. 5 days until it happens. 19 hours and 15 minutes. He has been lying to us all, and you can just check right there.
His live streams weren't live at all. At this point, he had a following of 328,000 subscribers
Let me guess, bro. It's gonna drop to like 100K.
who fell victim to his deception. Not to mention, he was making...
Okay, nah, never mind. All right, he's just talking about the victims. I really wish. I mean, maybe they did unsubscribe to him, but like, I really want to see him like drop to like 100K, because that's realistic. Like, obviously, I want to see him drop to like. I mean, honestly, if he's gonna get arrested for scamming kids anyway, I mean, his channel's not gonna do shit for him, and it's not gonna save him anyway. So, I guess never mind.
A ton of money off fan donations and his Fortnite creator code, and YouTube started to take notice. Finally, on November 25th, 2020, Vorfi was banned for violating YouTube's rules against spam, deceptive practices, and misleading content. We're just getting started, so this next case gets even more shady. It's Owen, taking clickbait too far. Controversy.
Sneaky, don't even say anything, bro. I swear to God, don't fucking say anything.
He gets people talking, and this channel knew it. The more
You know
people
what I
argue
mean.
in the comments, the more buzz a video gets. That ups the engagement, and YouTube shows it to even more people. Add a juicy clickbait title, and you're looking at a viral hit. But using controversy to boost views isn't new. Loads of YouTubers do it. But what happens when you take it too far and then do it over and over again? This is exactly what It's Owen did when he used the passing of a beloved YouTuber to boost his own fame. But first, let's dig.
Okay, how is he gonna do that though? How can you possibly... How can you use someone else's death to... I mean, I guess, like... I don't know. I guess maybe honoring him. Wait, no, I have to see this.
Into who It's Owen really is. It's Owen, aka Owen Clough, was a YouTuber that started out doing gaming-related content.
Alright, so it's literally just another Fortnite YouTuber. God damn, bro. Yeah, I mean... Once again, bro, like... I'm sticking to my statement about Fortnite. That's all I'm saying.
During this era of his YouTube career, It's Owen had a few questionable growth strategies, but nothing too bad. He would do stuff like regularly self-promote his channel in the comments of other videos. He also had a series on his channel called Shoutout Sundays, where he had viewers make videos shouting out his channel, and in return, they might get a shoutout back from him. Many people speculated that this all was just a way to get more subscribers without actually following through, and he faced backlash for this. But that wasn't even the tip of the iceberg in It's Owen's controversy. As Owen's channel grew, it seemed like he let fame get to his head. In 2017, It's Owen was under fire for partaking in live stream giveaways with known scam channels. In these live streams, viewers were promised a chance to win a brand new iPhone 7 if they subscribe. All the channels
Like,
involved...
of course they're not gonna... Like, bro, what? Like, I get that... Okay, as a kid, oh, I would fall for that, probably. I mean, okay, me personally, I didn't get to have YouTube as a kid, so I don't know. I can't say that I definitely would have fallen for it, but as a kid, like, just, you know, generally speaking, 100% you'd fall for that, bro. Getting, like, that's like an infinite, like, thing, almost. Like, oh yeah, I subscribe, I get an iPhone. But, you know, now that you're grown up and you know how everything works, that's the biggest BS that just possible. The biggest BS possible. It doesn't get less believable than that, bro. Could you imagine if that was the world, bro? You just subscribe and you just get some kind of like Uber drone package with an iPhone in it. Now that would be quite the life.
Including It's Owen gained thousands of subscribers within a matter of days.
Apparently, like, making one phone, like making one iPhone, is extremely bad for the environment, like just one phone. Because it contains like lithium and stuff. And a bunch of other minerals that you have to like dig out of the ground, which obviously release a lot of carbon dioxide. And wait, why am I even yapping about fucking the environment? I'm sorry, bro.
But no winners
I go so off track, bro. Like, this has nothing to do with the video.
were ever announced. The streams gained so much virality that even Keemstar from the Drama Alert YouTube channel tweeted about it, exposing them as complete scams. After this incident, It's Owen doubled down even more on his unethical ways. He started posting drama baiting videos, often doubled down even
iShowSpeed forgot to end his stream. Emotional. Yo, this is so ironic. So me and my friend Birdie, today actually, we were in class, and he had his like, YouTube open on his like Chromebook, like, you know, a computer that you use for like school tasks and stuff. And he was literally just going into these channels that had the most hilarious thumbnails ever. There was like one where it was like 5 times Mr. Beast saved lives or something. And the thumbnail was literally just like some young girl about to be kidnapped, and it's just an image of like Mr. Beast just like running quickly down the road to like save her or something. I'm gonna see, honestly, I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'm gonna see if I can find an example of a thumbnail, because that shit was hilarious as shit. Times Mr. Beast saved lives. Hold on. Yeah, yo, like, look at this, bro. Like, look at this literal video right here. Like, what is this, bro? And there was another one. Yeah, this one. And it's literally like the same image too. I don't know, bro. I mean, it's not really like, I mean, it's obviously like clickbait and stuff. Or like kind of clickbait. But it's not, you know, like, it's not a scam, really. But I just think it's funny, bro. Because, yeah, 100% kids would click on this. Like, 100%. If I was a kid, 100%. And I was a Mr. Beast fan, 100%. There's no doubt, no doubt. Anyway.
Even more on his unethical ways. He
It's also just such sloppy content, bro. Like,
started posting drama baiting videos, often at the expense of others. He would post clickbait videos about popular YouTubers like Ninja and Tfue that were filled with lies to get more views. Of course, one could argue
but yeah, look at that.
Ninja and Tfue that were filled with
5 times Tfue almost died on camera, and it's just like they edit in wounds on their faces. There was literally one, like one of those videos that we found in class as well about Mr. Beast, and it was like he was like the thumbnail. It was almost exactly like this one. On this side, Mr. Beast was hanging from a rope off of a cliff, and then when they showed a picture of his face, he just had like edited in scars, and he was just like looking nonchalant as fuck. And it was so fake, man. And it was literally like, this is literally the exact same like template, the exact same kind of thumbnail as the ones we saw, bro. It's so fucking dumb, bro.
Lies to get more views. Of course, one could argue that this was the optimal strategy on YouTube these days, but where do you draw the line? Well, It's Owen was about to get a hard lesson on what happens when you step over it. On June 30th, 2022, Minecraft YouTuber Technoblade passed away after a year-long
Is he gonna roast him or something?
long fight against cancer. A heartbreaking video called So Long Nerds was posted to his channel, which featured Technoblade's heartbreaking—
Look at that, by the way. Look at that, by the way. Oh, shit. Wait, what? Okay, I didn't even know you could do that. Anyway, look at the dislikes. 55,000 people did not take this video seriously. 55,000 people. Let that sink in, bro. 55,000 people disliked a video of somebody dying from cancer, bro. Like, I know that it has like 9 million likes, you know, but still, like 55,000, that's half of 100,000 people. That is absolutely crazy, man.
Video called So Long Nerds was posted to his channel, which featured
People are so disrespectful. Like, it's actually crazy.
Technoblade's father reading a message that Technoblade left for his fans. The gaming community grieved this loss. While some showcased their support and love for the YouTuber, others were not so kind. They found ways to capitalize off of Technoblade's tragic passing, and It's Owen was at the forefront of it all. Shortly after news broke about Technoblade's passing, It's Owen posted a video on his channel called Mr. Beast Final Goodbye to Technoblade, and it went viral.
Once again, bro, Mr. Beast, bro. Just, like, slap Mr. Beast. Should I do that, bro? like, at this point, should I just do that? I upload a video, like, Adam Leafy meets Mr. Beast in real life, and it just gets attention. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Obviously not. But, like, if I did that, you know, like, what would happen, bro? Would I actually, like, go viral? Like, you know, honestly, it's not even that crazy. Like, it's not even that unthinkable that would happen. Like, kids just see the word Mr. Beast, instant click, bro. It's like iPad kids just, like, some neuron activates and they just click on the video.
Under 20 hours, the video gained over 800,000 views and even made it onto the YouTube trending page. But not all publicity is good publicity. The video just showed a clip of Mr. Beast and Technoblade playing Minecraft with a fake tweet from Mr. Beast at the end of the video.
Except the weird thing is Mr. Beast never tweeted that. Doesn't even matter, right? That's not the point. I mean, you shouldn't make it to begin with. But it's also fake. It's just fake. It's all fabricated.
People were disgusted that Owen would stoop so low to try to profit off of Technoblade's passing. Sure, It's Owen was known for pushing the boundaries of clickbait, but it went beyond that. Reddit and Twitter were blowing up with backlash against the video, and popular content creators started calling him out too.
Just awful garbage. I have more respect for stains in a gas station urinal than I do for Owen.
With all this controversy, it's not surprising that YouTube eventually caught wind of it, and they did what had to be done. His channel was promptly banned following the upload of this video. But even after losing his channel, It's Owen still didn't believe he was wrong. He even took to Twitter to ask YouTube why his channel was removed, claiming that his channel was wrongfully terminated and that he didn't violate any community guidelines. It's Owen may be gone from YouTube, but it looks like old habits die hard. He's on Instagram now, still reportedly fishing for likes and views with empty promises. But while It's Owen seems to have learned nothing, sticking to his old habits, Venus Angelic's story is different, and not in a good way. Once celebrated as the internet's favorite living doll, her life has since taken a darker path.
By the way, I just want to say I don't know any of these people.
And it's not
like,
just because of the
none
work,
of these
but
people,
because of the people. I work as a
Venus.
I just want to say, like, this It's Owen guy had like what? Like, it looked like he had almost 4 million subscribers, which is pretty insane. Never heard of him in my life, bro. I've never heard of him in my life. Like, obviously, I heard about Technoblade's passing. That shit was crazy famous, as it should be. I mean, it was a crazy event. And yeah, bro, like I never heard about, like, yeah, that's the thing. I'm just not on the internet like that, bro. Like, I'm not gonna hear about these, like, retarded ass people, bro. It's kind of a nice life, honestly. And it was the same thing with Vorfi or whatever his name was, and it's the same thing with Venus Angelic. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if I haven't heard about a single one of these people. Except for this guy, I think. J Station. I'm J Station. I think I've heard of him. But I don't remember what he did.
Angelic, the living doll. To reiterate, It's Owen was clearly a scammer, but he's only one out of millions of cyber criminals, and you could be their next target. Because our lives revolve around the internet, it's important to keep our files safe. We all know someone who's gotten hacked or has had their hard drives fail and lose years of valuable. Imagine going your entire life without having any control over it. You couldn't decide what clothes to wear or how to style your hair. Someone else made those choices for you, and you had to pretend you loved it in front of thousands of people. Well, that was what every day was like for Venus Angelic, the living...
Okay? Like, what do you mean you have to wear what somebody else... No, you don't! Like, what? No, you fucking don't! Nobody has to do that, ever! Ever! Nobody ever has to do that! Like... And then, what are you gonna say, the living nightmare?
Doll. At just 50...
Oh, okay, the living doll. Well, still. Like, bro, like... If she isn't doing this willingly, bro... I mean, she is. That's the thing. She is doing it willingly, because she can stop at any time, and she cannot complain about shit, bro. Like, my goodness, you're actually getting, like, some views and some money for it. Just for what? Wearing a certain type of clothing? Like, okay? Like, honestly, like... Okay, I can't say that, you know, I would want my chat to decide what I wear, but, like... You know, it's a decent way to make money, that's all I'm saying.
18 years old, Venus Angelic became an internet sensation. With her doll-like looks and preppy persona...
Yeah, like, how many subscribers does she have? That's the whole thing. Because if she had a lot of subscribers, which I would not be surprised by at all, then yeah, I mean, there you go, right?
She quickly became a fan favorite on YouTube for being a real-life doll. Venus had started her YouTube channel at just 12 years old with her mother, Margaret.
And honestly, I must say, it is actually a pretty creative concept, you know? Especially if we're talking early YouTube, like, yeah, bro. Being a living doll, yeah. I mean... Like, I would never watch that shit, but, you know, it's a pretty creative concept. Like, I couldn't think of that myself.
Although the two were originally from Switzerland, they shared a love for Japanese culture. They would eat Japanese food, engage in Japanese traditions, and partake in the latest Japanese fashion and beauty trends. Venus's channel featured content reflecting this Japanese Lolita lifestyle with videos like makeup tutorials and dancing to Japanese songs. On March 2nd, 2012, Venus posted the video How to Look Like a Doll, and it went instantly viral. She shot
16 million. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I get that she probably doesn't average 60 million views, but god damn, like, even then, like how much money does 60 million views get you, bro? It gets you a lot of money, man. Gets you a lot of money, man.
To social media stardom just 3 years into her career. Overwhelmed by her daughter's sudden fame, Venus's mom, Margaret, pulled Venus out of public school and began homeschooling her for her safety. The two grew even closer, but for Venus, this wasn't a good thing. With Venus spending most of her time at home, she became closed off from the rest of the world. As her subscriber count kept climbing, her mother, Margaret, started becoming more involved with the channel. She not only began to respond to comments on Venus's YouTube channel, but even launched her own YouTube channel where she would upload content featuring Venus. With Margaret's ever-growing presence on Venus's channel, fans began to wonder who was actually running the show. Was it Venus, the girl we see in front of the camera, or was it her mother, Margaret, orchestrating things from behind the scenes? Venus and her mother would go on to make several television appearances. The two did an interview at Daybreak in London on April 4th, 2012, which exposed Venus's doll-like persona to a much wider audience. In the interview, people began to notice Venus displaying some strange behavior. She kept a blank expression on her face for the majority of the interview and seemed to be replying with rehearsed answers. When Venus wasn't speaking, she sat there rigidly with no emotion on her face. Viewers began to suspect that Margaret was using Venus for views and internet fame.
When the world counts on you, you can count on us. We're in this.
What is this ad even about, bro?
Sartorius.
As the years went on, Venus.
Not that that matters. I know it doesn't matter, but yeah. So that is a really good theory. The way he worded it made it sound like she was in danger. Cause here's the thing, bro. Yes, I could absolutely see her being in danger to the outside world, but also I'm assuming that a lot of famous content creators who could potentially be in danger usually have some kind of like security or protection with them when they go outside into risky areas. Like really, like if you're gonna be locked into some kind of like room, you don't get to see the outside world, and especially when interviews are this suspicious, like yeah, bro. Yeah, she's that 100% she's probably getting used, but yeah.
Maintained her doll-like childish persona. It seemed like she was aging, but not actually growing up. Fans became concerned with Venus's stunt immaturity, fearing something was going on off camera. And they were right. Venus's channel kept growing, and with a guest spot on TLC's My Strange Addiction, things seemed to be going well for her. But then, in 2014, her life took an unexpected turn. Venus fell in love. She met Manaki, who was a longtime fan of hers, and the two instantly clicked. Manaki started making regular appearances on Venus's channel and social media, and fans were supportive of their relationship. Then suddenly, all signs of Manaki disappeared from Venus's online world. Fans were puzzled, but
wait, he just disappeared? Oh hell nah, bro. I wonder what happened to him, bro. Like genuinely, cause like I don't know, maybe her mom just told him to leave or something, and he's just a chill guy, and he's just like, all right. Shit, I mean, hey, she, like, I guess you're her mom. I guess I gotta leave.
Figured they just had a messy breakup. However, the true reason for his disappearance was more complicated than anyone could have guessed. In 2016, Venus shocked the internet when a video called How I Ran Away From Home was uploaded on her channel. In this video, Venus did a tell-all about her relationship with her mom and what happened to Manaki, and the origins of the Venus Angelic channel. She revealed that she and Manaki had not broken up and that she had run away from home due to severing ties with her mother, Margaret. Venus would go on to detail how Margaret had practically full control over her accounts, and that it was her mother's idea to create a YouTube channel in the first place.
A couple of things that have bothered me since the past few years include I didn't like that my mom posted on my social media in my name things which I would never say.
Since Venus was young, Margaret would force her to act like a doll on camera to rake in views like...
That's weird, bro. Wait, so she actually created her channel to begin with. So it wasn't her? Because I feel like if that's the case, like, holy shit. No, like, this mom is low-key, like... Okay, take it easy, bro. I'm not saying that she's a good person at all, but low-key, if she came up with the idea, that's kind of smart, okay? It's kind of smart, okay? Like, I have to say it, bro. I have to say it. Like, I don't know how early on, like, wait, hold on. I think it said, like, 7 years ago or something on the video. Yeah, 7 years ago. Like, that's old YouTube. If she came up with that idea, 7 years ago, like, that's kind of smart, bro. That's kind of genius, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I mean, anyway, like, I'm glad she ran away from her, like, whatever.
Behind the Venus Angelic brand. Venus also said that it was hard to say no to her mother because whenever she tried, her mother would use emotional tactics to make her comply.
I couldn't just say no.
Like, okay, like what?
Oh, because if I say no or that
You get abused?
it's a bad idea, then she will get really deep.
Alright, yeah, I'm leaving. I'm fucking leaving. Are we fucking dead ass? Are we dead ass? Are we dead ass? No, we can't be dead ass. No. There's no way. Yeah, there's no way. No. No. That would never work on me. That would never work on me, bro. Depressed? Who gives a shit, bro? You practically got me locked up in here. You practically got me locked up in this room. I can't see the outside world. Like what? Like, I don't care about your emotions. Hell no. Like what? She will get really depressed? And what, bro? And what?
Venus ended the video by
okay, I guess that's it. She just gets depressed, bro. Damn, I thought there would be at least a little bit of abuse involved. Am I crazy for saying that? Am I crazy for saying that? Like, I just... You're held captive. Okay, I don't know how bad it was. I don't know, you know, what kind of captive... But it sounds like she was stuck in a room for, like, a long period of time. And she stayed there because her mom got depressed. Like, what? Like, come on, bro. Like, you have to get... I mean, she did get out of there. I get that. But... You should have been gone, like, I'm just saying.
Assuring her viewers that she changed all her passwords, making sure her mother could no longer access her accounts.
Very, very smart.
Now, for the first time, Venus was the true owner of her social media presence. Margaret, Venus's mother, fired back with her own video titled A Venus Angelic Marriage Story. In it, she dropped a bombshell. Venus and Manaki were actually married. The video was supposed to explain her side of things, but it quickly spiraled into something more as she explained her distaste for Manaki. The situation escalated as the video went on, leaving viewers even more conflicted.
I came home from the party. I took a picture of the two being in bed together. I took the picture to send it to her husband.
It was revealed that Margaret had sent a picture of Venus with another man to Manaki. To Venus, this was an attempt to sabotage.
Wait, what? Wait, oh, okay. So I don't know the context, but what the fuck? No, this mom is evil as shit. Well, first of all, I don't... Okay. Another man. Okay, can I please get some context to that? What do you mean another man, bro? Either way, that is very, very evil by the mom. But, I mean...
Sabotage her marriage. Margaret justified it as repercussions for Venus's so-called cheating. Real story is still unclear, but this ignited an online battle between mother and daughter, leaving the internet to pick sides in the unfolding drama. In an attempt to win against Venus, Margaret took extreme measures and copyright striked all of Venus's videos.
I mean, here's the thing, bro. If they don't know, cause couldn't she just be capping then about the guy? About the guy in bed or whatever? Like, she could just be capping. And she seems very desperate by copyright strike and everything. Like, she low-key might just be capping, bro. Unless there's solid evidence that actually happened, then she's just straight up capping. Then I don't believe it at all. If there's no evidence, I don't believe it for a second.
Eventually got her account terminated and her content removed from the website. Margaret continued to use her...
get Margaret out of here, bro. Get her out of here, bro.
Own personal...
You lost the battle. Like, low-key... No, I'm not gonna say anything. I was about to say something crazy. I'm not gonna do that.
Social media and YouTube channel to try and taint her daughter's reputation during the ban. But Venus's loyal fans were quick to defend her. They even started petitions to try and help Venus get her channel reinstated. Venus has since gotten her channel back and returned to YouTube, but fans were still worried. Despite cutting off her mother, it didn't seem like Venus's life gotten any better. In her videos, it was clear that she had lost a significant amount of weight and didn't look like she was sleeping much. Additionally, her new content content even disturbed some of her longtime fans. The woman who once seemed eternally youthful was now producing content that was overtly provocative. Many fans couldn't help but wonder if the years of manipulation from her mother, along with the unending spotlight of the internet, had finally taken a toll on her well-being. Although Venus is finally free from her mother's grasp, her future remains unclear. It's a transition from a life with zero control to complete freedom. How does one go from having every decision made for them to having to do it all by yourself? Only time will tell. Venus...
That is kind of true, actually. No, like, low-key, Visual Venture, you just spit facts right there. That's the thing, bro. Like, if you're used to doing shit on your own, you're good. If you're not, and you go from having everything done for you, being completely controlled, like a literal doll, mind you, to then just having to do everything by yourself, yeah, I don't know. It might fuck you up. I'm not gonna lie. That would probably fuck me up if I was in this situation, which I just want to point out I would never be. So I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I relate. But yeah, bro, that shit's probably gonna fuck you up.
Isn't the only person that's been taken advantage of for YouTube fame. As we dive into the next chapter, you'll see how far some people go to mistreat their loved ones, all for clicks and views.
Oh, I have to see this. Oh, I have to see this.
I'm Jay Station.
Mistreat. Oh, okay. So I've heard of this guy. I've heard of him, but my memories of him are so blurry. Like, I really can't remember anything.
Ghost Hunter. How far are you willing?
Yeah, the Ghost Hunter. Yeah, like, didn't he do like scary, like, 3 a.m. videos?
To go to get what you want. Telling a white lie or two? Breaking a few morals? How about pretending your girlfriend has passed and claiming you're talking to her spirit beyond the grave? As absolutely insane as that sounds, that's exactly the stunt that YouTuber I'm Jay...
6 million subscribers, bro. I'm telling you, bro, the more famous you get, the more greedy you get. It's just, that's the way it is, bro. Like, I genuinely wonder, if I had 10 million subscribers, how evil would I be? Like, genuinely, like, I'm not even trolling when I say this. I think, okay, maybe I wouldn't be this bad. But I think I would be greedy. I'd probably be greedy, yeah. I'd probably be greedy as shit. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. I would probably be so greedy that I would just do anything. Like, I would try to, like, pressure people. Like, I don't know. But, like, maybe pressure people to sell merch, fucking launch a bunch of ad campaigns, put hundreds, like, request YouTube to put, like, hundreds of ads in my videos, and, like, telling people to subscribe 3 times in every video. Like, right now, I never tell people to subscribe. Like, right now, I never tell people to subscribe to me ever. Like, I think I've done, like, once or twice ever, and I have, like, over 100, I almost have 200 videos on my channel. I think I've done it, like, once or twice where I've asked people to subscribe. I don't do that. But in the future, like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe. Absolutely a possibility, bro. Like, did Mr. Beast, like, I know Mr. Beast and, like, other big creators, you know, always ask people to subscribe to them. Did Mr. Beast ask people to subscribe to him when he was my size? When he was, you know, nobody, quote unquote?
Station pulled. Known for his controversial supernatural videos, I'm Jay Station, aka Jason Ether, was a popular YouTuber with almost 6.3 million subscribers. At his peak, his channel was averaging over 30 million views per month. What was his secret behind his viral fame? It was his knack for creating supernatural content. One of the main reasons behind I'm Jay Station's success was a viral series on his channel called the 3 a.m. Challenges.
Okay, so was he the one who started the 3 a.m. challenge? Because the 3 a.m. challenge is a huge meme nowadays. Well, nowadays. It used to be, at least. Did he create it? Did he create the 3 a.m. challenge?
In these videos, he would use the passing of celebrities like
he did. I think he did.
Miller and XXX Tentacion for content.
Okay, well that's... well, that's a great start. Yo, the passing of Mac Miller and XXX Tentacion, bro. Oh, just disrespectful out the gate, okay.
Clickbaiting viewers into believing that he was talking...
Did I hear XXX Tentacion? Yup. We haven't even... By the way, this guy, like, when Visual Venture opens up about this guy, that's how he starts, bro. So out the gate, he's being disrespectful to dead people. But I'm assuming it just gets worse from here.
Them through a Ouija board. Of course, this already raised a few red flags for many viewers. Trying to profit off someone's passing is hugely frowned upon, like you've already seen with It's Owen. But these didn't even come close to being one of his worst videos. When popular content creator Etika passed away, I'm J Station once again took advantage of the devastating situation to create yet another 3 a.m. challenge. Etika was adored by many in the YouTube community, making Jason's decision to monetize his passing even worse. It not only struck a nerve, but also crossed lines that many in the YouTube community found inexcusable.
Who the f finds this entertaining? Please tell me. Who finds this entertaining? Because this isn't even funny.
Kids, yeah, kids who believe in ghosts, bro. Kids who barely even know what these celebrities have done, or who, I guess, wish that they're still alive or something. 100%.
Entertaining. I'm not laughing. I'm not even smiling, bro.
You might not be laughing, but, well, laughing, no. I don't know, bro. I don't even think kids would be laughing at this, but, like, they'd probably find it interesting, bro. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to believe in the paranormal?
Even funny. YouTube, you really need to look into your YouTube channel.
Once he realized how intense the backlash was, I'm J Station tried to make some sort of amends. He changed the title of his video to I'm sorry for what I did, RIP Etika. But the video remained up on his channel.
First of all, bro.
Video to I'm sorry for what I did, RIP Etika. But the video remained up on his.
Look at what happened to his eye? What on earth happened to his eye? That is the most bloodshot eye I've ever seen in my life. And I thought I had bloodshot eyes. What the fuck is this? Looks like somebody just stabbed him there like 30 minutes ago.
His channel. In a move that would ultimately be the tipping point for both his personal and online life, Jason proceeded to up the ante on controversy. This time, it would be the nail in the coffin for both his channel and his relationship. In January of 2020, I'm J Station posted a video called My Girlfriend Alexia Died, Rest in Paradise. Fans were shocked at the called My Girlfriend.
8,000 views in 2 years? Oh wait, no, it's another channel, never mind.
Friend Alexia died. Rest in paradise. Fans were shocked at the news, but considering the nature of his channel, many remain skeptical about the validity of his claims. In the video, he said Alexia passed away from a tragic car accident due to a drunk driver. Despite this soul-crushing situation, Jason wasted no time in shouting out another channel of his called Dream Team. He said that it was Alexia's dream to reach 1 million subscribers on that channel, and he encouraged all the viewers to subscribe for her sake.
It was her dream to get 1 million subscribers, so out of respect for her, because I know that's what she would want, I'm gonna post those videos there.
Black Week hos ProShop. Supererbjudande. Bland annat samma Logitech med Tatma Oral Brow.
He claimed that he and his girlfriend recorded content for that channel, and that after speaking with her parents, they all agreed that he should post the videos.
After speaking with his parents, they all agreed, bro. Yeah, I'm sure they did.
There.
After talking with her parents, we both agreed that I should post the remainder videos that we filmed for that channel on that channel.
And just in case people didn't believe him, Jason posted another video where he visited her memorial. This video, contrary to what he thought it would do, only made viewers more suspicious of him. You see, Jason's story wasn't adding up, and he was getting caught in his own web of lies. In his previous video, he stated that Alexia had passed away due to a drunk driver. In this one, he says that she must have crashed into a sign. And that, combined with his less than convincing acting.
Yeah, this dude is really horny for money. You can tell by his body language and the way he like fakes it. Yeah, he really wants that bag right
skills
now.
Made fans almost certain that he was fake.
I mean, hey, he's gotta pay rent eventually.
The whole story.
What's poppin', guys? Back with another 3 a.m. challenge. As you guys know, my girlfriend Alexia just passed away.
Like, bro, he's not even, like, you're not even trying anymore, bro. You're not even trying anymore.
Wait, in a tragic accident, guys.
Nothing says grieving like a clickbait video, right? I'm J Station made a 3 a.m. challenge where he claimed to be talking to his so-called dead girlfriend. If his enthusiastic
and yeah, now his plan is just to farm this.
Bro, about his girlfriend. What?
It would technically be smart, you know, if it wasn't for the fact that his acting is terrible, bro. That his acting is terrible. And you know what happens when you don't pay rent? You get stuffed in a suitcase. Yo, Sneaky W reference, alright? We got a loyal fan right here. He's watched my shorts, bro. You should also, by the way, if you're seeing this, you should 100%. I'm kidding, bro. You do whatever you want. Like,
wasn't enough to prove he was lying. Maybe.
But my shorts are hilarious. I'm just saying. Like, they really are. Like, you can check them out if you want.
This will.
You know, I don't.
Smash the like button right now, guys. 1 like equals 1 prayer for Alexia, guys. Rest in.
Yeah, like I think didn't this guy? I'm guessing he's the one who made this kind of meme famous because, bro, I've seen so many people who've had like a similar tone, but like in a joking way. So like, yeah, like somebody will say like, oh, 1 like equals 1. You know, like friend for me or something. Like it's become a huge meme, and I think it started with this guy. So I think this guy invented that whole like 1 like equals 1 something thingy. So yeah, that shows that he was actually really big.
These videos piling up, it was getting harder to believe that there was any truth to MJStation's story. Mudahar from Some Ordinary Gamers looked into the situation.
No, I don't have anything by that name on the system.
So, in Toronto, nobody by that name specifically has suffered any form of death, right?
No.
Mudahar was able to confirm that there was in fact no record of this incident in Toronto with Alexia's full name. The case was closed. MJStation was a liar, Alexia is alive. When his hoax was exposed, YouTube quickly demonetized Jason's channel. But people didn't think that that was punishment enough, with content creators like Keemstar and the Nathan NS calling for his entire channel to be completely banned. Not only was his channel failing, but so was his relationship. Alexia turned to YouTube to tell her side of the
story. You know, she could have honestly just made a video where she's just sitting in a corner saying, hi, I'm alive. The video ends, boom, that's it. That's all you have to do. You don't even have to talk about your declining relationship. Like, that's it, bro. They just want to know if you're alive or not.
Story, confirming that she was alive and also exposing the truth about the relationship. Multiple DM and video leaks came to light to showcase how bad.
You want to be a nun? Wait, hold on. Who's even typing this, bro? Is he the one typing this? No, you don't. Good luck dancing in a nun place. Or good luck study for interior design doing that. Dance and interior design are BS. Which way do you... What am I even reading right now? Also, 305 unread messages? Is this his girlfriend's phone? Because somebody else might be texting her, I'm not gonna lie.
Badly Jason treated her.
Yeah, no wonder their relationship is messy if that's the case.
While they were together. MJStation also confessed to his lies, trying to justify them as just part of a YouTube strategy. I thought of the idea of faking Alexia's death and then doing a thing on YouTube, thanking everyone and explaining to everyone it was just to gain attraction.
Okay, but why do you think that was a good idea? Like, he doesn't seem to understand how much people hate that. Because, like, yes, in theory, like, yeah, nobody was harmed. She didn't actually die. But you're profiting from an emotional, like, death situation, and people hate that. People absolutely despise you for that. Maybe he didn't know that, but that's how it is.
As expected, after so much controversy, no one sided with him. Shortly after, in February of 2020, Jason was arrested due to allegations that happened within his relationship. The MJStation channel and all the other channels were terminated a year later on March 12, 2021. While Jason may have used one person suffering for his own benefit, there are channels who have done worse. A channel that's taken advantage of not one, but 50 young people. 7 Supergirls.
What?
The reality of child stars.
Oh, no. I've not heard of this channel before, but just from that intro alone, it sounds bad. I'm not gonna lie. Just from that intro alone, it sounds really bad. It does sound really, really bad. I'm not gonna lie. Of course they give me 2 ads. Whatever.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like if you grew up famous? A life?
No, I can't even picture it, honestly. I can't even picture it. I've never been famous in my life. Like, not even like in school or anything. I've never been the popular guy. So it's like, I have no idea what it's like to be famous whatsoever. I can't even picture it. As a child especially, hell no, bro. Absolutely not. Like, I'm guessing you become, well, depending on, you know, what kind of famous we're talking about. If we're talking about, like, oh, my parents rich and I get everything they have situation, then you just become spoiled. But if we're talking about, oh, I'm a star and people say things about me, that's going to be even worse. That's going to have a crazy, like, mental effect on these young people, and they grow up with some kind of, like, mental deformity thingy. I don't know, bro.
Where you're adored by millions. It's something many kids today have daydreamed about. But as we often learn, appearances...
That is true, actually. Yo, Visual Venture is... He is spitting. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Now that I think about it, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro, like, I used to always imagine as a kid that I was... Believe it or not, yeah, I used to believe that I was a YouTuber with a billion subscribers, that I had just surpassed PewDiePie and I was heading towards 1 billion. And I was, you know, I was still a child, and I was just making these videos that, of course, everybody found me hilarious, everybody found me funny and stuff. I did used to do that. And, you know, of course, other kids wanted to be other things, you know. Some wanted to be soccer players, some wanted to be God knows what, singers, right? But yeah, children would... Yeah, he's right. But I realize now that if I was a kid and I had 1 billion subscribers, which isn't even possible, yeah, I mean, the comments that I would receive, like, the stress that would put on me as a kid is just ridiculous, really.
Can be deceiving, especially when it comes to child stars. And 7 Supergirls is a prime example of how you really never know what's happening behind the scenes. Back in 2008, there was a collaboration channel called 7 Awesome Kids that started gaining traction on YouTube. The channel featured videos made by young girls showing off their everyday routines, acting in skits, and making weekly themed videos. It was a fresh concept on YouTube at the time, and the channel quickly blew up. To capitalize off this momentum, 7 Awesome Kids began launching spin-off channels. Each new channel targeted a specific age group of viewers and had its own dedicated team of girls producing videos. The youngest content creators were just...
I swear they were controlled by a pred. Well, I mean, it seems like they're running their own channel right now, but I 100% think that predators will, like, comment on the videos, yeah. Depending on how old they are. I mean, they do seem to be in, like, the 18-year range, but I don't know.
9 years old, and as soon as they turned 18, they...
Wait, what did he say?
Videos. The youngest content creators were just 9 years old, and as soon...
Alright, okay, yeah, I clearly am wrong about everything, bro. I clearly am wrong about everything. Don't listen to me, guys.
As soon as they turned 18...
I spread misinformation all the time.
They had to resign. 7 Awesome Kids evolved from
Wait, what did you say?
Old, and as soon as they turned 18, they had to resign.
Wow, okay. So you literally have to be underage. Wow, I couldn't have been more wrong. Wow, look at that.
7 Awesome Kids evolved from a single YouTube channel into a full-fledged brand with 7 different channels under its umbrella. Amassing a combined total of over 16 million subscribers, these channels were a force to be reckoned with. One of these channels was 7 Supergirls, which targeted the tweens demographic, which is from ages 8 to 12. 7 Supergirls soared in popularity by serving up content that young girls could easily relate to. The channel not only amassed over 9 million subscribers, but also became a magnet for fan admiration. Many of their young audience idolized the girls featured on the channel, making it one of the crown jewels in the 7 Awesome Kids empire. While all the youthful faces on screen led viewers to think that it was all just lighthearted fun, the reality was far different. Behind the scenes, an organized team of adults carried out a strict...
Alright, well, look at that. I couldn't have been more wrong. They don't even own their own channel. No, it's a team of adults, and let me guess, bro, they're all male predators, bro, like, yeah.
System to hold everything together. Emily Jade, who was a former 7 Supergirls member, gave a breakdown of the entire process. The girls would have to audition for a spot on one of the channels. If they passed, they were required to prepare 1 video per week that would be posted on their designated upload day. The parents would help the girls film the videos, which were then sent to the manager for approval before upload. The 7 channels were ranked from least popular to most popular, with 7 Supergirls being at the top. The girls had to work their way up and grow their fan bases in hopes of having a shot at being on 7 Super Girls. As the girls moved to higher ranking channels,
Bro, what? Why is it so complicated, bro? They got a whole ranking system.
Became subject to stricter rules. Emily had started at the bottom in 2014 on the lowest ranking channel, 7 Twinkling Tweens, which had practically 0 rules. Getting moved to another channel in the 7 Awesome Kids network felt like getting a promotion. Although you had...
What? This is actually like... Okay. So once again, take it easy, bro. I'm not at all saying that's what's happening here is cool. But just in terms of like ranking up, why does that kind of sound like a cool concept? I mean, obviously it's not, because here's the thing. In order to rank up, you have to like follow stricter rules and they're kids. And that's what really, that's the messed up part, is that they're kids. If they were adults, I mean, here's the thing. Here's the other thing. It's run by a suspicious group of people. That's the second thing that I don't like. But otherwise, I feel like, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of a cool concept. I don't know why. It's just like, oh, yeah, like, you kind of, like, I feel like it would be more acceptable. Like, let's say you have 10 or 12 channels, I don't know. And you have a bunch of these adult people, all right? These adult, I guess, people who want to become, like, famous YouTubers or whatever. And you can audition, and if they like what they see, they will accept you onto the lowest ranked channel. And then they will just move you up if you're good at what you do, and if people in the comments point you out specifically, and then you can reach the most popular YouTube channel and basically become an internet celebrity of your own. That's a pretty cool concept, but obviously this is not even that at this point. This is just some kind of weird fucking, I don't even know, bro, girl slave camp. Like I don't know what this is, bro. Like, this is just a completely new concept.
More perks, like a bigger fan base, you also had way more responsibilities. After being bumped to 7 Cool Tweens, Emily found that she had to follow a stricter content creation process.
So I got on 7 Cool Tweens, and I think there was a few rules there. I remember you had to wear summer outfits in all of your videos, even like when it was middle of winter.
Who cares?
Management dictated how the girls would dress, where they would film, and how they would...
Who cares? I mean, I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I don't know what types of people even watch these videos, so I'm not gonna sit here and say, what matters and what doesn't, but...
The rules were precise. Skirts had to meet a certain length requirement, some scenes required full body shots, and detailed guidelines had to be followed while filming, or there would be serious consequences.
And like, if you did a shot like this, for example, in like for an outro and intro, you would literally be in so much trouble. Your video would not be sponsored, and you'd get threatened to be moved down rankings on the channel.
By the time she got to the coveted 7 Supergirls, the experience lost its excitement. The management team took the rules extremely seriously, especially with their most popular channel. Even though some of the girls were reaching their late teens, they were still told to act and appear childish. Several girls shared...
Okay, no, that's weird.
Were reaching their late teens, they were still...
Okay, no, that is weird as fuck. Okay, no, that is weird as fuck, bro. Nah, I would never do this shit. Nah, not even for YouTube fame. Nah, I would never do this. I would never do this.
Told to act and appear childish.
Depending on the money. Hey, depending on the money, bro. If we're talking big bands, I would do a lot of things. I mean, I would though. I mean, seriously, like with big bands, you've basically secured your economical situation for the rest of your life. But yeah, I'm not gonna do it for a little money, bro. Like, come on, you have to have some self-respect, right?
Several girls shared stories about how they weren't allowed to wear makeup, had to dress a certain way, or even act according to what they were told. On top of that, the manager even dictated the girls' friendships. Kaylin, a popular member of Super 7 Girls, revealed that the manager assigned each of the girls a best friend. These pairings were strictly enforced. The girls weren't allowed to be seen alone with any other member who wasn't their officially designated best friend.
And I am not being dramatic. He literally told us that if we were seen alone with any of the other girls on the channel, it would ruin everything and we would lose all of our opportunities.
The manager even prohibited...
This is just weird. Like, I don't even feel like this is like a predator situation. This is just like a fucking, like, a slave situation almost. Or maybe not slave, but you get what I mean, bro. It's just a weird, like, fucking... I don't even know, bro. Like, just this fucking place where you have to follow rules, bro. like a YouTube North Korea.
Girls from interacting with their real life friends for fear of viewers seeing them with anyone that wasn't their assigned best friend.
He said we could not be seen with anybody in real life because what if the viewers thought that that person was our best friend instead of the person he assigned us with?
For a group of young girls, this was an extremely harsh set of rules to have to follow, but the control didn't stop there. The manager went to great lengths to ensure that no rules were broken. In every 7 Supergirl story time an expose, one man was always mentioned, the head of operation, Ian Rylett. According to the girls, whenever Ian was unhappy with any of the girls, he would pick up the phone and call their parents. And it wasn't just a casual conversation, it was full-blown yelling. Kaylin recounted an unsettling situation in her video where Ian, the manager, became furious over a simple act. She posted a photo of herself with her swim team friends on her personal Instagram. Ian lashed out in response, calling Kaylin's mother and yelling at her over the phone.
I remember one day I posted a photo on my Instagram of me and my friends from swim team, which is a very normal thing for a high school girl to post on her Instagram, and I got a phone call, not even an hour later, of this man screaming at my mom and I saying, "You can't post things like that because what if they think that's your best friend?"
This wasn't the only tactic Ian
this is really weird. Like, I don't understand this at all.
Used to get the girls to follow him. Whenever he was upset, he would threaten the girls with punishments like removing them from sponsored opportunities or demoting them to lower ranking channels. But not
like, I feel like he's just a power freak, low-key. He just likes, you know, controlling his little chess pieces.
Only were the channels ranked, but the girls within them were ranked too.
Every week or something, they would have a list of rankings from literally every single person on every Sax channel. I mean, there's like 1 to like 100 or something. It would like rank you based on like how well your videos are doing view-wise.
To top it all off, Brianna Mott, a former member of both 7 Perfect Angels and 7 Supergirls, revealed that during a trip to Anaheim, California, the girls were given sponsored bikinis to wear. However, before they could even step out to the planned events, they were required to send approval photos of themselves in the bikinis to the manager.
I guess I wouldn't have a choice. It's either that or leave. I mean, at least they can choose to leave, right? Like, at least they can do that, right? Like, if they don't like this, they can always choose to leave. Right? Right? Please tell me that's the case. Because otherwise, it's gonna be a real problem. Like, I would, like, yes, this is weird. It's like, it's very, like, controlling. It's a very controlling environment. But if you can leave, I feel like it's, you know, there's choice in it, right? Like, obviously, that would be the better outcome, but yeah.
Manager approval.
Yeah, it is really weird, bro. Like, this manager guy has to be autistic or something. Like, he just likes controlling stuff.
It's a standard practice in all of the 7 Awesome Kids channels. But this time, the reason behind the photos will shock you.
And I've recently found out that there actually weren't any sponsors, clothing sponsors in that matter, the entire time that I was on at least, but for the past 3 years as well. And he would have everybody hit send approval photos to...
Alright, never mind. Never mind, bro. Of course. Well, like, what was I thinking, bro? What was I thinking? A guy that isn't a predator. Like, of course not, bro. Of course not.
Him. They had to be high quality. You had to send them into him, and he said that he...
Yeah, and he's jorking to that. Like, oh, I don't even know. Like, I don't know why I had faith in humanity for a second. I don't know. I don't know why Sorry, that was a cringe reaction. But seriously, though, I'm tired of my stuttering. I don't know why I had faith in humanity there for a second. I don't know. It's really ridiculous because like it's like there's not one person in this position that just can't not fucking do that shit. If you know what I mean. Anyway, prediction. Yeah, Sneaky had the right prediction. Like I do feel like it's the common prediction, right? Like, because here's the thing, like, just going off of how the video started, I was also assuming that, oh, right, it's probably going to be some predator. But then I thought, okay, but does it really have to be? Maybe I should have some faith in humanity. So I was kind of like, you know, since the like, a lot of this, a huge chunk of this video had just gone without him saying anything too crazy about the manager. Like, obviously he was very controlling and, like, very strict, but, you know, they didn't say anything too crazy about him being, like, you know, like a predator or anything. But yeah, there you go.
Would send them into the sponsors. It turns out those were just for his personal gain.
Ian was not only a stern manager, he was a creep. On August...
What a shame, bro. What a shame. Yep. Really, bro. Like, strict managers exist in the world, but, like, come on, man.
August 17th, 2018, in a jolting turn of events, Ian Rylett was arrested for the mistreatment of one of the girls involved in the channel. YouTube immediately demonetized all of the 7 Awesome Kids channels in response. The saga finally came to an end less than a year later on March 12, 2019, when YouTube took the drastic step of terminating all the 7 Awesome Kids channels. The arrest and shutdown of the channels marked a grim but necessary conclusion in this world of young YouTube stars. While the stories of Venus, I'm J-Station, and 7 Supergirls are cautionary tales, they're far from isolated incidents. Situations like these happen every single day. In our digital world, where every click matters, protecting ourselves and those we care about isn't optional. It's a responsibility. So stay vigilant, friends. Visual Venture. Wait, before you go, click this playlist right here to watch.
Alright, I mean, you can watch his playlist if you want to. I've already shouted him out, Visual Venture. He makes great content, as you can clearly see. As you can clearly see. Like, I don't really even have to say that. And yeah, man.